Uh-oh, what do we have here? She calls them sub-hubs. He calls it cheating. This is divorce court. This lady cheated 12 different times. 12 different times? At this point, she got a whole addiction. Like, this is bigger than just cheating. She got a whole problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, she a serial cheater. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got they shit that they do. Cool, but damn, 12 different times? Sheesh. But we finna dive right into this reaction. Thank you guys for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get it.
Mrs. Thacker, this is your 6th marriage.
Damn. Shit.
You're 44 years old. And from what I can tell,
I ain't gonna lie to you. After 3, I'm done. Like, if I don't get it right by after the 3rd one, I'm just gonna be single.
But
my
paperwork is
Fuck!
about every 4 years you get rid of one.
Pretty much.
You've been married to him for 3.5. Hence, we are here.
She really living that term. Miss one, next 15 one coming.
And it's a lot of things that people don't believe you can do anymore, and you can in some states, but there are very specific rules to it, and we're going to talk about it after you tell me what the facts are, and I can make a determination of whether or not this is something that you can, in fact, sue for in this circumstances. But I want you to start out. Why do you think you have to get a new guy every 4 years?
I was a crackhead. I had one that was a womanizer. I had one that was a habitual liar that believed his own lies.
When do you take time out and say, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on me?
I had one that was a mama's boy. I had one that was an alcoholic, and then there's him.
And what's wrong with him?
I met Mr. Thacker about 4 years ago on a chat line. So I should have probably known then that it was gonna be some issues. So we talked for a little bit.
I ain't heard about chat lines in forever.
And then we actually met. Mm-hmm. But when I opened the door, he wasn't at all what I expected. Mm-hmm. He wasn't my type. I don't even know why I end up dating him, because I usually date, doctors and lawyers. And he showed up to my house with Fred Sanford truck and some dirty tennis shoes.
Damn.
So I began.
But you still let him hit.
To keep talking to him, and I kept talking to him, and he had an interesting conversation. He's very articulate. Mm-hmm. So then I learned that his family had a little money.
Oh, God.
So I said, okay. So let's just kind of stick around and see how this goes. So I did, and after a year of dating, we ended up getting married. But nothing like spiked it. I mean, nothing like happened. He was always dirty. He would leave his clothes on the floor. Now, mind you, his family had money, so he was born with a platinum spoon in his mouth, and he had a housekeeper. So he always had the housekeeper to run behind him and pick up his clothes. Well, when he got married, he thought I was going to run behind him and pick up his clothes. So wherever he takes his clothes off,
no, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Hang on, I'm going to get to
He leaves his clothes in the middle of the floor thinking I'm the housekeeper. So I'm not his housekeeper.
Ms. Thacker, you have said so many ratchet things so early in this proceeding. I almost don't know where to start. You came out here and said you had a crackhead, a pathological liar, and, I don't...
She done named everything what was wrong with... She done named everything that was wrong with everybody she done dated except for herself.
I don't even know all the... And he said, I normally date doctors and lawyers.
How the hell you go from a doctor to a crackhead? Like, that's just not possible.
I wasn't going to date him because he was a little raggedy, but I found out his parents had money, so I thought I'd stick with him. If money is your criteria, you're going to get all kinds of crazy people.
Trey Songz's voice. You ain't shit.
Who aren't worth anything other than the money. That's just a word to the wise. Mr. Thacker, did you
You would have thought she would have realized that 6 relationships ago.
You were worth her time because your parents had some cash.
I knew what I had, past tense. I knew what I had at the present time. Okay, I had a good job. Still have the same job for the last 4 years.
But didn't it worry you that she didn't really want you for who you were, but more or less what she would be able to attach herself to economically?
Well, see, here's the thing. I knew that she had all those previous husbands, and I knew that I wasn't like that. I knew that I wasn't like that. So, yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Letting the spoon in my mouth. My father left us his construction company when he passed away, and you know, from that point, I carried myself the way that I needed to be done.
So it didn't worry you that was
I would have been like, red flag, nah, bitch. Excuse my French.
okay.
Just say you're a little slow.
You say the marriage, this current marriage, took a turn for the worst in January. What happened?
Well, again, Your Honor, it wasn't really my type of hype from the beginning, but I stuck it in. But in January, we had to move back to my hometown. He didn't want to go. And so when we moved back, we ended up having to live with some relatives, or some relatives lived with us. It was my mother. Okay, so my mother and Russell don't get along. They don't see eye to eye whatsoever. She says that Russell, is his family, they're used to money, and he's bougie and this and that, but he's not. You would think from having a housekeeper that he would clean up after himself, but...
No, she was just mad because I didn't grow up in the projects.
Oh, okay. But anyway, you were talking
How
to me.
could he be bougie? He's driving a Fred Sanford truck.
This is my mother's perspective on him being bougie.
I
I
got
knew what
you.
it was. See, when he come around everybody else, this is what he do. He dress up. But I live with him. So I know that, he's dirty. He don't shave his head. He don't brush his teeth. I know all of this stuff.
Okay, so what the hell wrong with you? Goddamn.
So
You brush your teeth, don't you?
No.
Mr. Thacker?
She's exaggerating and lying.
I am not lying. So anyway, Your Honor, because you are talking to me.
I am.
Okay. So anyway, what happens is his daughter came to live with us, and it became chaotic from there. So we've just been one thing out there. But to top it off, the real reason is because we stopped having sex. We don't have sex. Haven't had sex since May of 2013.
Oh, she knows the month and everything. Why do you think you stopped having sex?
Well, Russell has some health issues that he needs to go and get seen about because he's always tired. He says it's because he's on the road. He works on the road as a photographer. So you can't be that tired hollering, get photos, get your photos. You can't be that tired from doing that.
She is so disrespectful. I don't know how why would you even get yourself into this, sir? I couldn't do it.
He's tired.
I would have
wasn't
seen this red flag from the moment we started talking like, yes, about to dip.
Doesn't want to have
I don't even want to hit it.
sex because he's tired and he's sick and all of this
I
stuff.
love to have sex in the morning. When I try to have sex with her in the morning, she turns me away.
Heard what you said, Mr. Thacker. I did. When she was telling me that you guys weren't having sex because you claimed you were tired, you said it was because she had an affair.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what happened.
Well, she came up with this thing called the sub hub.
Yeah?
The sub hub is,
And you let her get away with that dumbass shit.
I guess, somebody that
They take your place when you ain't there?
Substitute husband.
substitute husband.
And did she tell you about the sub hub?
Yes.
Barely.
She still told you though.
She told me about it, but I didn't believe what she was saying. I thought she was just messing around or just playing, But then it became real.
Do you have a particular sub hub or do you let anybody substitute?
Well, I'm not taking applications, Your Honor, if that's what you're asking at this time. However, I
Bitch.
have had more than one. I've cheated on him actually more than 12 times with multiple partners.
Damn.
I mean, if I'm
Like throwing a hot dog down the hallway at that point.
not getting it from him, where am I getting it from?
12 other people? Shit.
And you've had 12 different sub hubs?
No, 12,
Just 12
different occasions.
Occasions.
A couple of
with
them.
one or two
Oh,
sub
I
hubs.
thought she said she did it with 12 different
And you
people. I'm about to say, God damn, lady.
Told him about it.
I did.
What did you say? And
Russell?
why did you say it?
I said, Russell, we're not having sex. I need to be fulfilled. You're on the road. You're gone all the time. The sub hub not is just for sex. First of all, let me say that. They're also for cutting the grass, fixing my car. There actually was sub hub. Everything a husband does without the paperwork. I think everybody should have a sub hub. It's a wonderful thing.
I like this lady. I ain't gonna lie to you. She a whole piece. She play as hell.
Every time when I think you've reached the penultimate of ratchet, you outdo yourself. And with such calm and ease and yeah.
And she do it with a straight face too. That's the crazy part about that.
Yeah, I run around on him, told him about it too. And I think you ought to do it as well. And it's like, whoa. Mr. Thacker.
Yes, ma'am.
When you found out about the sub-hubs, why did you not roll then?
Have some self-respect, sir.
Well, a big reason of it is because I really love her. And I felt that I could forgive her and we could get past it.
I ain't forgiving shit until I go fuck 12 different times myself. Then I forgive some shit. Fuck out of here. Talking about some forgiveness. Yeah. Let me get my get back 12 more
And the guy
times.
started
Shit.
coming to our store. He started calling her. He started texting her via social media.
You talked to him. Y'all were friends.
No,
What the hell? Friends? I pray nobody ever got the balls to play with me like that. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord.
we weren't friends. We weren't friends at all.
Lord.
He came by my
Lord.
store and was asking me about taking pictures. He wanted to have a camera for his basketball team, you know. And I told him you could buy mine for $500.
And your dumb ass did it too. Cause you look like the type.
You know.
See, people know what they can and can't get away with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But other
hell
than that,
no.
You know, your wife doesn't seem remorseful at all
She's
about
not.
the things that she's done. Has she ever expressed any sort of remorse to you for the things that she's doing?
I told him I was sorry.
Yeah, but if you said it like that, he didn't believe you.
What
Yana,
about, I mean, he doesn't give me any attention. What am I supposed to do?
Yana, I believe if she was to read one of your books, she would possibly change.
That lady ain't changing shit. She a whole P.
You know what?
Big P at that.
I appreciate the plug and all that, and I think I'm a fairly intelligent woman, and I thought I wrote a couple of good books, but I can't help her. She needs a Bible, the Quran,
Exorcism.
and then maybe you have a major problem with Mr. Thacker's hygiene. Tell me what he's not doing that you think he needs to be doing.
Well, he don't. Sometimes he won't even iron his clothes when he goes out in public, and I look like this. He looks like this because I did that. I put all that together for him to come on the show. I have to tell him when to shave, when to brush his teeth, when to put on deodorant. I mean, he has bad hygiene. Nobody wants to kiss somebody with halitosis.
Nope. He ain't said not one bad thing about her. That's what's crazy about this whole situation. He hasn't said one thing bad about her. Like her hygiene or none of
I
that.
want to go over there and hug you. I do, because I feel so bad for you over there. You don't have to respond to those allegations if you don't want to. We can move on to something else entirely.
She about to cry, laughing.
Or would you like to defend yourself?
Well, she's completely lying. That's not true. That's not true.
You say that she's spoiled. I don't even know why I'm asking. But
I'm not spoiled.
is there some outrage that she's committed that she hasn't already confessed to?
Oh, one, bingo.
What about bingo?
Bingo is an every night thing, especially with her mother. And bingo becomes
Justin
a
and me were all this time
$108
together.
a day, you know, out of my pocket.
How much?
$180 a day.
Do you spend $180 every day on bingo?
Not every day.
How many days a week?
Maybe 5.
What?
You ever win?
Sometimes. But bingo is not my thing. I like to go to casino, but he won't let me go.
He won't what?
He won't let me go to the casino.
Absolutely not.
Good for you.
Gotta stand up for something, right? At this point. Like, fuck it.
You know, good for you.
We went to the casino for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
I got sick.
And our anniversary. It is on your birthday. Remember
Birthday
that?
and anniversary,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so I gave her my card reluctantly, and I told her to take $100 out and go and spend, go and spend that. She called me on the phone crying, saying that she spent $300. Okay, so of course I had to pretend like I wasn't mad. It's okay, it's okay.
Oh shit, bullshit. I would have been going off. I'm not okay with shit. Hell no. If I got that type of money to give, I ain't tripping. Gotta look. If I got money for you to throw away, cause that's what you do when you throw away money. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell her, hey, babe, you got this to throw away. Whoop de whoop. But going for the crying shit, man, I would not be. I'm sorry, I can't go
It was
for
our
it.
anniversary. I didn't want that to be ruined.
Shit, I would have ruined it.
So the next morning,
Fuck
I took
that.
the deposit.
People only do what you allow them to do to you, bro. Certain shit, just nah.
That we got back from the hotel.
Mm-mm.
She spent that within 5 minutes and lost it. Okay, so I had to take $60 because I don't really gamble. I take $60.
Mr. Thacker, I have to interrupt you. You said in your papers that your wife wanted to get a divorce a year ago, but you thought you didn't want to because you thought it wouldn't solve anything. I can't understand that at all.
I can't understand that shit
Why
neither.
don't you- Is that what you said? That you didn't want a divorce that she asked for a year ago?
I believe in marital vows and I take them seriously. Anything can be worked out.
Bro, you number 6. You think she take that shit seriously? Come on now. Really?
Okay, as long as we're not beating up each other, and and going through spousal abuse or.
I mean, I can understand, you get married 2 times. You got married 3 times. Okay, after the 3rd time, either I'm not doing this shit again or the 4th person I married, we died together. Somebody died. That's the only way we get out of this. But come on now.
Anything like that.
What about spousal alienation of affection?
Yeah, well, let's talk about that. Why do you want
Damn.
money for alienation affection when, in fact, you admit to cheating on him?
Well, I
and he's
wouldn't
never
have to
gone
cheat.
anywhere on you.
I wouldn't have to cheat. I wouldn't have to cheat, Your Honor, if he showed his wife some attention. I don't get anything from him. It's porn. He has a porn fetish. That's crazy to me. I wouldn't have to have sub hub.
Why don't you go watch it with him? That's simple math. Like if my girl go, she go take care of her. Babe, I'ma join. I got you. Like what?
If he stepped up,
I need to explain what alienation of affection is. It is a cause of action in common law that most states have outlawed by statute. Very few states allow it anymore. And typically what happens is the typical alienation affection of lawsuit is a woman and man are married, they're getting along, everybody's acting kind of right. Then some hot mama, comes in with her shirt score and just pursues him, then takes him, and then you sue her for taking your man from you. That's what alienation of affection is. And that hasn't happened here. He hasn't cheated on you.
Oh,
Oh, have you?
No.
he tried. But the girl told it on him. She called me and sent me his texts.
Ms. Thacker, let me say something to you.
You deserved it.
I haven't met somebody so wrong and so happy in her wrong in a very, very long time, and I work at divorce court. You seem to have no affection for him. You have no moral compass. Everything is determined by how much you need and what you want. I think you go through, I don't know how you get these men to begin with. And you go through husband, as soon as they don't give you exactly what you want, you're off and you're on to somebody else. I think you picked a whole lot of bad ones because you look at them for money and not anything else. I think you deserved all that bad stuff you got because karma is a monster.
She ain't lying.
You want to have a life and a love and something worthwhile, you got to be something worthwhile. And to date, you have not demonstrated that. There will be no recovery in this matter. Go, run!